What's going on, YouTube? And welcome back to Goal Line Hockey. It's your boy Kevin Forte, and we are recapping the first four games of this series between the Tampa Bay Lightning and the New York Islanders. It has been a great series so far, and both teams have split home and away wins and losses. We're even at 2 going back to Tampa for game number 5 on Monday. We'll be taking a look at that series in this video. If you guys like what we're doing here at Goal Line Hockey, want to see the latest news around the NHL and more videos just like this, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and an even bigger subscribe down below. So let's get right into it. So we recap game 1, and obviously that was a big game for the New York Islanders, kind of shocking the world, winning game 1 2-1. Now, we talked about that game. The Islanders had played their prototypical game. The Islanders win that game 2-0. And, of course, the late goal makes it 2-1. But the Islanders still get the victory in Game 1. Game 2, Tampa definitely turned the tide. They had a couple of things go in their favor, but they were able to take advantage. They capitalized, and they win Game number 2. Kind of expected. You knew Tampa probably wasn't going to let the Islanders win both those games in Tampa. All right, so we're even at 1 going back to Long Island. Now, the Islanders in Game 3... they knew they had to get off to a good start. Because let's be honest, if the Islanders dropped both games on Long Island, going to Tampa for Game 5, you knew they probably weren't getting out of this series. You're not going to win 3 out of 4 against Tampa. So, the Islanders now, they find themselves in a spot where they're down 2-1. Tampa wins Game 3, 2-1. A close game, that late goal in the second period by Braden Point. I was watching the game, I was sitting there thinking, that's the goal that ends this game. Because you could just tell Tampa was going to trap the Islanders in the third period the way the Islanders have done and what they've done to every other team this season. The Islanders' inability to score goals, especially in a situation like that, you knew it was going to be a problem, and Tampa was able to put away the victory. Vasilevsky played out of his mind. Give him credit in that one. So now we get to Game 4, and this is a must-win for the Islanders. Like I mentioned, you cannot go down 3-1 going back to Tampa for Game 5. And the Islanders take advantage. They get off to a really slow start. They only had 3 shots or 4 shots in that first period. They were down 20-4 in shots. And the Islanders completely turned the tide in the second period, scoring 3 goals in the second period, 20-plus shots. And the Islanders had completely dominated the Lightning, frustrating the Lightning because the Lightning thought they had a great first period, kind of like the Islanders' second period. Just the Islanders' opportunities resulted in goals. Then the third period comes, Tampa gets 2 goals, making it an interesting game. But, unfortunately, it was not enough. Barry Trotz calls a timeout after the second goal. 3-2 Islanders. They hold on for the victory. A huge win for the Islanders. Yes, late in regulation, that Victor Hedman trip on Clutterbuck was a tough call for the Lightning. But let's be honest, throughout most of that game, there was a lot of penalties that they could have called against the Lightning. A phantom call late. But I hate to say it, they missed a lot of calls throughout the game. So yes, that was a tough call. But you could tell the officiating was definitely pretty light throughout most of the game. That's a tough call. But again, his stick touched his skates as he was skating. So by definition, that is considered a trip. Did he necessarily trip Clutterbuck? I don't think so. Let's be honest. But at the end of the day, that was the call. The Islanders get the victory. Now we head to Game 5 with a series of 2-2. Tampa has to win this game because they cannot do what the Pittsburgh Penguins and the Boston Bruins have done throughout their series here in the playoffs with the Islanders. The Islanders were down 2-1 in both of those series, remember. And the Islanders did come back, just to remind you. So, again, it was 2-1 for the other team. And the Islanders win Game 4. They win Game 5. And they've won Game 6. And they've been able to finish off those series. Now, I don't think Tampa Bay is going to be that easy. But if the Islanders steal if they steal this game in Tampa, don't be surprised if next Wednesday night is going to be a rocking barn on Long Island. And Tampa Bay better be ready for that. So they have to win this Game 5 because I hate to say it, going to Nassau for Game 6 is not going to be an easy task. So we'll see what happens. I'm excited. I think this is a great series so far. All the people saying, oh, the Islanders got lucky, Tampa in 3, Tampa in 2. Yeah, you could shut the hell up. The Islanders have shut you down once again. They weren't going to be able to beat the Penguins. Malkin, Crosby, the superstars, they're too good. The Islanders squashed them. The Boston Bruins, they're a bad matchup for the Islanders. The Bruins have too much talent. Taylor Hall's too good. Yeah, where are the Bruins right now? And the Penguins, they're playing each other on the golf course last time I checked. So, the Islanders, listen, if they get past Tampa, again, it's going to be a really interesting Stanley Cup final, but like we're seeing in the other series with the Montreal Canadiens and the Vegas Golden Knights, Montreal wasn't given a chance. And look what they're doing to the Vegas Golden Knights. So just keep in mind, again, they play the games for a reason because you can't guarantee who's going to win. And that's what we're seeing right now in this series. So, guys, let me know in the comments down below, what do you think we're going to see through the rest of this series? Do you think Tampa wins this in 6? Do you have the Islanders winning in 6? Do you have Tampa winning in 7, the Islanders in 7? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys next time. Holy